his engagement. No doubt, as the National Security Advisor said, for the past 11 days or so, 3 times, Mr. President has chaired the National Security Council meeting. No doubt, far-reaching decisions were made. On our path, just as the National Security Advisor indicated, I briefed on various measures that the armed forces, in partnership with other security agencies, the measures were taken to stem the tide of insecurity across the country. And the Council was pleased with the actions. And of course, there were prayers that were made, which the Council has also graciously undertaken to look into. These, of course, have to do with our manpower development, training, equipment issues, and thankfully, the glow from my face should, of course, give you an indication as to the graciousness of the National Security Council in relation to the briefings that we have given in this regard. And I believe that going forward, we shall be translating that, and it will have significant impact on the security disposition across the country. Thank you. Expect from the armed forces. Nigerians will expect commitment. Nigerians will expect professionalism. Nigerians should expect loyalty to constitutional order. Nigerians should expect that the military, as you have it, along with other security agencies, will continue to discharge their responsibilities and ensure that safety and security returns to every part of this country. No doubt there will be peace in our land, and we're working towards that. And I believe that for some of you who are discerning enough to look at the various engagements, both in the Northeast, the Northwest, the North Central, the Southeast, and South-South, and even the Southwest, will see that quite a lot has happened in the last few months. Of course, have we gotten to the level where we expect that Nigerians will be happy completely? No, not at all. So that's the reason why we believe that we must sustain our effort, and that's precisely what Council was briefed on, and why Mr. President and the members of the Council are quite glad at the effort of the armed forces and the security agencies. Now, are we, on top of the situation based on Mr. President's directive? Yes, of course we are. And I would like to also reiterate what I just mentioned. For those who have been following the development across the Northwest, for example, the various operations that were conducted, wherein a good number of the bandits were neutralized, some of their leaders were also taken. You equally saw last week, the rescue operation that was undertaken. These are intelligence-led operations. It's not intended to be too loud about them, but of course they all geared towards effecting the directives of Mr. President. And that's the reason why you've observed a little calm in the Northwest. And of course, you will find that in the North Central, quite a lot has happened. In the Southeast, you have also been following, because I saw reports of some of you where you brought to bear the actions that we have to undertake in that regard. So I believe that we're on top of the situation, and Mr. President is also seized with the details of how well we're on top of the situation regarding his directive. Thank you.
I think I have one more question, which I didn't answer, something to do